Hello everyone, Ismail is here. Today we're going to learn about 15.3 triangle inequality. Now, triangle inequality, as you can see here, inequalities means we are talking about less than, greater than, or equal. So this is the meaning of inequalities. Okay. Now, you have here two questions. Try to solve them from 15.2. And as you know that this question here, it's given this side is equal to this side. So for sure, this one is the vertex, and this one angle here and this angle here, they are equal. So if this angle is here for x plus 1, so for sure this one for x plus 1, then you can add all of them together. So angle E plus angle D plus angle F is equal to 180. Then you can find it. Here the same thing, they are this one, it's giving you these three angles are congruent or equal. So for sure this could be an equilateral triangle because three angles are equal. So for sure three sides should be equal by the converse. Okay, you can find all the lessons on my website alfaramath.com. Now let's start with 15.3 triangle inequality. So triangle inequality, let's recall some part. Now let's recall some of the part of the triangle. So the first thing we have here an isosceles triangle. Okay, so the first part here is an isosceles triangle. So an isosceles triangle has at least two congruent sides. So an isosceles triangle has at least two congruent sides. We know this one before. Now the equilateral triangle, an equilateral or equiangular, okay, there is two different names for it, has three sides equal. So three sides equal. Now the new one or the third one here is the scalene. So a scalene triangle has no equal side. Okay, and by the way, we are going to focus only on the scalene for this lesson. Okay, now let's focus now on let's study the triangle inequality theorem. Now let's read this sentence and try while you read to process, or let's say to understand what you're reading. Don't just read and by just only reading. Try to process. Now, the summation of any two sides length, okay, any two sides. So let's say we have a triangle, okay, let's say A, B, C, and it's saying any two sides. So any two sides. So back and let's pick AB, okay, and pick AC, okay. AB and AC. So any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. So the summation, so AB, the summation of two sides should be greater than the third side. So the third side is BC, so BC. So as you can see, this is the rule that we are going to study. Any two sides should be greater than the third side. Okay, look to this rule here. So let's have a look on this triangle. So let's say we have AB plus BC. So this is AB plus BC. So these two sides should be greater than the third side, which is AC here. Okay, let's do more. Okay, ABC, so this side here BC plus AC, so AC here. So these two sides should be greater than AB, which is the third side. Okay, then the last one here is AC, so AC here plus AB here should be greater than the third side, which is BC. So this is the rule. It's always two sides should be greater than the third side. It's up to you. Any two sides doesn't make any difference. Okay, now take this example to understand what I'm talking about. So the first triangle here, use the triangle inequality theorem to tell whether the triangle can have sides with the given length explained. Now, if I ask you, take your ruler, okay, or straight edge, take your ruler and draw a triangle, any triangle, okay, and use these measures 4, 8, 10. So draw a triangle with 4, 8, and 10, and check, can you draw a triangle with your ruler 4, 8, and 10? Okay, if you do it, you can. How we know that we can draw a triangle with 4, 8, and 10? Okay, first we have to add these two sides, and both two sides should be greater than the third side. So 4 plus 8 is equal 12. So is it 12 greater than 10? Yes. So 12. So you can draw the triangle. Okay, let's try this. 7 plus 9 is equal 16. Is 16 greater than 18? No. So because it's less than 18, you can't draw, okay, you can't draw triangle, okay. So these are how I'm talking about, which is if you add two sides, you should get the third side. Let's do this. 12 plus 4, 12 plus 4 equal 16. So is 16 greater than 17? No. So you can't draw a triangle. Let's do the last one. 24 plus 8. So 24 plus 8, which is equal 32. Greater than 30? Yes. So you can draw a triangle. Okay? I hope you understand this one. Makes sense to you. Now let's have a look on this question here. Find the possible values of a length of the third using a triangle inequality theorem. So now to use this one, as you can see, we have this triangle. The first thing, you have to take each two angle greater than the third angle, that as we learn. So the first part, so let's say take x plus 10. So x plus 10 is greater than the third side. So solve this. Minus 10 minus 10. Okay, so we cancel this out. So x is greater than 2. Now let's do the second one. Now x with the 12. X with the 12. If you add them, you should get greater than 10. So x plus 12, is it greater than 10? Okay, so minus 12 minus 12. So the answer is negative. So when you have a negative, ignore all of that. Now the third one, after we take x plus 10 and 12 plus x, now let's take 12 plus 10 greater than x. So 12 plus 10 is equal to 22. Now my range is starting from the lowest, from the small point to the large point. So now 2 less than x less than 22. So now my x could be possible between these two range. Okay, let's do now this question here. So now first let's take 15 with x. So 15 plus x greater than the third side. So now minus 15 from both sides. So x is greater than 0. Now let's take the other one. So 15 plus 15 greater than x. So 15 plus 15 greater than x. So which is equal 30 greater than x. Now if I ask you to write the interval from the small to the largest, so 0 less than x less than 30. Okay? I hope you understand this one. If you have any question about this, please ask me. Try to solve these two questions by yourself. Also try to solve these question also by yourself. Okay? If you have any question, please ask me. Okay. Now let's go to the second part of the lesson here. Okay, now the second part of the side angle relationship in a triangle. So first thing here, let's read about the first sentence to understand the side angle relationship in the triangles. Now, if two sides of triangle are not congruent, then the larger angle is opposite to the larger side. So means when we are talking about the scalene triangle, when we don't have any sides equal to each other. So what we're talking about here, if two sides are not congruent, then the larger angle is opposite longer side. Look to this one here. Also, the smaller angle is opposite the smaller side, and the medium angle is opposite to the medium side. Now, first thing, let's have a look on this triangle here. So as you can see here, we have this triangle ABC with the sides. So as you can see, AC is 15, okay, and this one is the longest side. Now, which angle is opposite to this side? So the angle that opposite to side AC is angle B. So angle B should be greater angle. Why B should be greater angle? Because it's opposite to AC. Okay? Now, if I ask you which one is the smallest angle, so the smallest angle always should be to the opposite small side. So the side CB is the smallest side because it's 8 centimeter. So the opposite angle to the side 8 is angle A. So angle A is the smallest, okay, smallest angle. Why? Because it's opposite to the side BC. Then we have the, let's say, the medium one in the middle, which is 13. So 13 should be in the medium one, and the angle C, the medium measures. Okay? So this is what we can see here. Now let's have a look if we have the opposite one, if we have angle and if we're talking about the side. So now always the same thing, it's represented as the converse. So because angle A is the greatest angle, for sure the opposite side, which is CB here, so this one will be the biggest, or let's say greatest, okay, greatest side. Okay, why? Because it's opposite the greatest angle. Same thing here, the smallest angle is 45, which is angle C. So now the opposite side, which is AB here, will be the smallest, okay, or we can say least, okay, side. Okay, and we can say about the angle B is the medium one. We can say that the side AC is the medium side, or in the medium measure. Now let's take example to verify what we understand here. Now for each triangle order, its angle measures from least to the greatest. So we need to order them from the least to the greatest. Now look to this example A. So the first, let's answer the question. We have here, what is the longest side length? We said that the longest side from the triangle is AC because it has 15. Now, what is the greatest angle? We know that the greatest angle opposite the longest side, which is angle B, so the measurement of angle B. Then what is the shortest side? So the shortest side is AB because it's 10. And the opposite of that side, which is angle C here, should be my shortest or the least angle. Now if we need to order them, so we order them from the least. So the least here is a measurement of angle C, then after that the medium is angle A, and measurement of angle B is the greatest. Now let's do this question together. Now the first thing, what is the longest side length? So the longest side is BC because it's 22. So you can say BC or you can say CB, same thing. Now, what is the greatest angle measure? So what is the opposite the greatest side is angle A. So the measurement of angle A is the greatest. Then, shortest side length. So the shortest side length is 20. So AB is the shortest, or you can say BA, same thing. Now, what is the least angle measure? So the least angle measure is the opposite the least side, which is measurement of angle C. So now the least measure of side is opposite to the least measure of angle. The greatest measure of side is opposite to the greatest measure of angle. Now let's order them from the least to the greatest. Now the least, as you can see here, because it's saying order the angle, so we need to order the angle. So measurement of angle C is the least, measurement of angle B is the medium, measurement of angle A is the greatest one. I hope you understand this. Now it's your turn. Try to solve this two questions by yourself. Okay? Then now let's have a look in if we have angles and we need to order the side. So same thing as we understand from the converse. So if you look here to this question, so what is the greatest angle? The greatest angle is B. Which one is opposite side? Is AC. Now the greatest angle is measurement of B. The longest side is AC. Then what is the smallest angle? The smallest angle is 30. What is the opposite side for 30 is CB or BC, same thing. Now order the side from the lowest to the highest. So the lowest one is BC because opposite to the, let me write it in red, because BC is opposite to the lowest, or let's say the least angle measure, and AB is the medium one, and the last one, which is the greatest, okay, is the AC because it's opposite to the angle B. Now let's do the second triangle here. Now let's focus when the question saying greatest angle measure. So the greatest angle measure is 70. Which side is opposite to 70? Is side CB or BC? So you can say CB or CB. And what is here it's asking for the angle, not the side. So the side is equal to 70. So the greatest angle measure is angle A, and the longest side is CB or BC. Now the least angle, which is the smallest angle, is 45. So 45, we can say measurement of angle C. And the shortest side is AB. So AB or BA. Now if we need to order them from the least to the greatest, so the least one is, here it's saying order the side. So we're talking about the side, not angle. So the shortest side is side AB. Then the medium side is AC. Then the greatest side is BC. Okay? This is how we can understand this. Now it's your turn. Try to solve this question. If you finish from them, try to solve this too. And here's also two more exercise. Try to solve all these exercises, then you will be professional in triangle inequality. That's it for today. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.